We are not doing a talent show again, but it was pretty awesome. Big thumbs up if you enjoyed that. It's pretty good, right? All right, you're all very talented. It takes a lot of bravery to get up there and courage, right, to do that yesterday. It was pretty awesome. Okay, hands down. How many people were going to be here? We'll put another bench there, right in front. Thank you so much, Ms. Casada. I appreciate that. Right here. Thank you. Thanks for helping. Awesome. All right, everybody, let's come back over here. So, there are a lot of you that love to draw and paint and do all kinds of things. Do you know if you're really creative and artistic, you could do so many things in life. You could be a cartoonist, you could be an architect, award for being super creative and artistic. Our first award goes to student in Mrs. Collins's class. This goes to Haya. Haya, come on up. Oh, I love the support you have for Haya. From Mrs. Herrera's class for excellence and creativity in art, this goes to Giselle. Awesome. And for Miss Casada's class, we have Riley. There you go. So these are our first grade artistic, wonderful students. So keep up the creativity. You may sit down. Thank you very much. Big round of applause. All right, for our science award, so this is for excellence in science, and parents, I don't know if you're aware, but we had a new science curriculum this year that was very exciting for students, a little more challenging for teachers because there's a lot of prep work, but the kids were really turned on to science, and this first grade team did a really great job of teaching science to your students or your children. So, our first student scholar for outstanding participation in science goes, from Mrs. Collins' class, goes to Sahabja. Our second scholar from Mrs. Herrera's class is Sai Saharsh. Nice job. I had the hardest time. I have your name correct, right? It took me a long time. I had to practice. And from Miss Casada's class, we have Yuzu. So, what can you do with science? Do you know there are so many careers in science, right? You could be a mathematician. You could teach math or science. You could be a nurse. You could be a researcher. You could be a marine biologist. You could be a zoologist. There's so many things you can do. So keep up your love of science. Thank you very much and have a seat. All right? Our next award comes from our PE teachers. I love the way you're sitting crisscross and you're really paying attention. That's awesome. This comes from Mr. McGrogan and Mr. Bigham. Or do you all have Mr. McGrogan? Nope, one of you have Mr. Bigham. Okay, we have two PE teachers, so that's great. So this is a sportsmanship award. Do you know what? Do you know you could be amazing? You could be an amazing athlete and have a poor attitude, right? Or you could be an amazing athlete and have a really good sportsmanship. So this is not just students who have been excelled in PE, but these are you guys who have been a good friend or a helper, or you've really helped kids. You've been a great loser when you maybe had a game and your team didn't win. That's being a good sport, right? So in professional sports, we have some really great role models, And then we have some people that aren't so great. So we want to be really positive and encouraging to others. And that's what this word is all about. So our first scholar is Evelyn. Our second scholar is Eric. You can stand right there next to Evelyn. And our last scholar is Nazanin. Come on, Nazanin, right over here. All right. So again, maybe, who knows, maybe one day you guys will be in the Olympics, huh? What do you like to do, Eric? What's your favorite sport? Soccer. Ooh, so you'll be on our soccer team. How about you, Evelyn? Softball. What about you, Nazanin? You like basketball. So 3 different sports. Awesome. Thank you so much for showing good sportsmanship, you guys. All righty. So, as you know, pride is really important here, right? Really super important. And you know why it's important? It's because it teaches you life skills, right? It teaches you to be prepared. It teaches you to be respectful. It teaches you to have a positive impact. It teaches you to be a disciplined learner. And it also teaches you to be an amazing explorer, right? All of those things you can do all your life. Even when you're old like me, you can still explore new things every day, right? You guys teach me things. It's awesome. I learn from you, just like you learn from your teachers. So this is for overall pride. And our first scholar from Mrs. Collins's class is Anaya. Right there. Our second scholar from Mrs. Collins's class is Sheldon. I love your guys' enthusiasm and support of your fellow students. From Mrs. Herrera's class, we have Bushra. And our second scholar from Mrs. Herrera's class is Anush. Whoops, fly away. From Miss Casada's class, our first scholar is Ibrahim. Nice job. And our second scholar is Ayana. I don't know what's wrong with me. Ayana, that's you. Congratulations. All right. So these students, thumbs up if you would agree they're a good example of pride. Awesome. Thank you for showing your pride, and the school will be looking forward to you showing it next year. All right. Congratulations. You may be seated. All right. We have some students, many students at our school, actually, that go to an ELD class. That means that they are learning English because might speak another language at home, which is awesome. It is, I'm going to wait for you guys to be crisscross. Awesome. I'm not talking. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. So they are learning English along with their home language. And so they go to see Mrs. Stem on a regular basis. So we have a couple of students to honor that are going to ELD and have shown outstanding perseverance, determination, and coming to ELD with a positive attitude. Our first student is Hiram. Hiram, come on up. Nice job. And our second scholar is Shrishna. All right, so you can come over with Hiram if you want. You want to come over on this side? Sweetheart, you want to walk by here and you go stand by Hiram? Along with that, what happens is if you are an English language learner, and parents for you to know, when students meet level 4 and they become, and they're proficient in the English language, they actually are redesignated or reclassified as English proficient. And we have a few students who have earned that status this year. Our first student is Diana. Kanapali. Oh, no star here. Okay. We'll put this in her queue file. Sayonch. And he's not here either. Okay, but, all right. How about Aditya? Aditya Rajesh. Oh my goodness. Okay, he'll be back next year. All right, how about Nirvan? Oops. There you go, Nirvan. And our second scholar, who I know is here because she already got an award, is Giselle. Say to you is never ever give up learning your home language, because to be bilingual in our world today is just a gift in itself. So keep working on your language while you work on English, okay? Thank you very much. You may be seated. All right. We also have some awards for students who go to see Mrs. Sparling for intervention, because sometimes learning comes very easily to kids. Sometimes kids struggle a little bit with that, right? And so sometimes it takes a small group to really help them out. So this is for showing outstanding perseverance, determination, and coming to intervention with a positive attitude. Our first scholar is Asher. Our second scholar is Bilal. And our third scholar is shared with me all of the hard work you've been doing, so keep it up, okay? Congratulations, you may be seated. All right, our next award is for academic excellence. So this is students who have worked really hard, and they have been outstanding in their achievement. Nice job, Nirvan. Now, you can just stand right here. So Nirvan did get a certificate, but that came from the school district. He wasn't chosen for that award. It's just something he earned because his English is now proficient. Our second scholar is Parnika. All right, here. Good job. Our next scholar from Mrs. Herrera's class is Aditi. Aditi Vishwati. All right. Nice job. Our second scholar from Mrs. Herrera's class is Avyan. There you go, sir. And from Ms. Casada's class, we have Shri Adya. Shri Adya. You should go by Adya. Come on up, sweetheart. That's you. Nice job. And our last scholar from Ms. Casada's class is Prabit. All right. So let me ask you, did Did you guys just like slack off, or did you work really hard this year? What do you think? Did you work hard? Did you do your homework? Did you read every night? Oh, sometimes. Thanks for your honesty. Should you be reading every night? Or somebody can read to you, right? Reading is super important. All right, you guys, congratulations for being outstanding scholars. Have a good day. All right. Guys, we're almost finished. All right, first graders, let's regroup, okay? Evelyn, let's turn around. Thank you, Sheldon. All right. Oh boy, fourth grade must be going back into class. Thank you, Mrs. Herrera. All right. This I always save for last because this award goes to students who really struggled at the beginning of the year. First grade was really hard. Maybe learning to read was really, really hard for them. But through their perseverance and determination and putting forth great scholarly effort, they have earned the most improved award. So our first scholar from Mrs. Collins' class, this goes to Jamie. Nice job. Excellent. Our second scholar from Mrs. Collins' class is Ryan. There you go again. From Mrs. Herrera's class, we have Gabby. Good job. And our second scholar from Mrs. Herrera's class is Teju. And from Miss Quesada's class, our first scholar is Dylan. Nice job. And our second first grade scholars. Our second scholar is America. Ooh, that's why you have on a beautiful dress today. There you go. All right, what I want to say is never stop working hard. It's really important. And is it okay if things are hard in life? Yeah, because it helps us to grow when we challenge ourselves, right? So congratulations, and keep up the hard work. You may be seated. All right. All right, first graders, let's give everybody a big round of applause. Awesome. All right, so first graders, look at me. Eyes are on me, Camilo. Thank you. This is the last time that I'll see you as a big group, but a couple of things to remember. Some of you get to go to summer school, which is terrific. Some of you, but everyone, thank you. Okay, everyone should be reading every day if you can. The library right? You guys are so close to the library, you can walk to the main library, right? You can check out books there. There is a summer reading program there. So you have that opportunity to read every day. As well, you can even keep a little writing journal where you write a little bit about your day and what's going on. So don't forget that just because school's out next Friday doesn't mean you have to stop writing this summer, okay? All right. Awesome job, parents. Thank you for coming, and look to your teachers to be dismissed. Your parents are here and want to take a picture with their student, they can do that. And I hope everyone